Good morning. It's about 10 a.m. right now. I usually get up around 9 a.m. on the weekdays and I'll get ready and wash my face and stuff like that. And usually by the time I finish up everything and I'm ready for work, it's about 10, which works great for me. I'm drinking coffee right now. Ever since I dropped out of college about a year ago, I stopped drinking coffee. I would drink it for markets and road trips that we would do over the year, but I would really try to keep my caffeine at home to just tea. It helped a lot with my anxiety, and as someone who's neurodivergent, coffee really makes me like super anxious. But over the past month, between finals for Jake, my partner, and me trying to get a couple videos together for YouTube, I've just been having coffee. And now that Jake is home, it's like so much easier to just drink coffee. It's kind of like a ritual for us, so I'm hoping starting in the new year I can get back to tea. I'll usually have like a protein shake for breakfast, and since I'm drinking coffee, it's kind of perfect because I could just use that as like a creamer. But sometimes if I'm hungrier, I'll have eggs and toast. The coffee makes me a lot hungrier, so I might end up having like eggs and toast, but I don't know. So today's kind of a busy day compared to other weekdays in like a normal week. I'll usually have a rotating list of things to do every week, so I'm usually busy every week. But I think this week in particular, I have kind of unusual things to do that I don't usually do in my week-to-week activities. It's like the last official week of the year for me. I really want to take a week off next week. Christmas is on Sunday this year, and New Year's is also on Sunday. So I'd really like to have that Sunday to Sunday time just totally off after working this year. I had a holiday market that I was selling my things at for the past few weeks locally here, so I'm gonna be stopping by today to go pick up my art and supplies from there. I'm also going to be finishing up shopping for Jake's presents today, so I'm going to be running to a couple different stores and getting some stocking stuffers, so you guys will also see that too. I work a couple nights a week in the evenings. That's like really great for me because then I just use the daytime to focus on my art and filming. I'm also working on 3 different videos this week to try and be able to take the next week off. Wish me luck on that. Right now I'm filming for the Day in My Life video. It's supposed to come out the last week of the year, so next Friday. Right now I'm currently editing my 10 supplies video, which if you're watching this, came out last week. I just had like a blast making that video. I want like every video on my channel in the near future to be totally different from each other. I really want to experiment a lot. I just had the most fun putting together an interview with those artists, interacting with Jake to have that voiceover with my cat, putting together like a list of my top 10 supplies. It was so fun. I had so much fun experimenting with the editing and the filming angles, and I really hope that you guys liked that video. I'll also be filming for a digital draw with me. I'm planning on doing a Gil Elfgren pinup pose of Claudine from Monster High, and I'm really excited for that too. I am a traditional artist, so I don't have a ton of experience with digital art, and I thought it would be interesting to do a video about me sucking at digital art. If everything goes to plan, that one should come out the Friday after this one if you're watching this. Yeah, working on 3 different videos this week. Wish me luck. I didn't really want to film me making my bed because I'm not about to film me pretending to get out of bed, and I like never make my bed. I just don't do that, so it just felt like really staged to me. If the video ends up being shorter or a little more boring because I didn't want to stage as many things, then sorry about that. I just kind of wanted to do like a little peek into what my life looks like as a part-time artist. When I first started seriously considering becoming an artist or pursuing it as like a career, I was looking for vlogs, obviously. I wanted to know what headspace I should be in and what my workflow should kind of look like for somebody who is pursuing this. And most of the time I could only find full-time artist vlogs, not a whole lot of part-time stuff. I don't think part-time artists or artists who choose not to have art as their career, they don't get a lot of representation online. I think it's a lot more interesting visually and conceptually to have an artist who's managing to do this full-time, especially like if they have their own platform on YouTube or other social media platforms. And so I can understand why that would be more popular to look at. For the rest of us, it would be nice to know what it's like to not be able to pay your bills with art and have that still be like a valid form of like a lifestyle. For me, after about a year and a half of pursuing this, yeah, I'm working part-time to pay my bills. I am having just a great time doing it. I still feel very privileged that I'm able to only work part-time and split the bills with my partner so that we can both have an easier workload. It has really given me a lot of freedom to have the growth that I've had this year in 2022. I thought it might be interesting to show a look into the life of somebody who isn't doing this 40 hours a week every single day of their lives. I'm so passionate about art, and I feel like artists that aren't doing this as a career or a career yet still deserve to have those passions seen and shared. So I hope this is useful or relevant. I'm so excited to show you the day today. This will be my first time taking this camera outside. I'm a little nervous. I'll try to show some stuff, but I'm really shy and I don't want to have my camera out everywhere. I'll see what I can do. Today's Tuesday. It's my journaling day. I try to journal twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays is kind of just what works best for me. I've been journaling and going to therapy for over a year now, and it has changed my life. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing first, and then I think we're gonna go over to the building to pick up my holiday art supplies, and then I'll stop by the store and hopefully I can be back before noon. I keep rambling, so maybe I won't be back before noon. I'm hoping I'm back before noon because I really need to finish my video for the 10 supplies video. Okay. Okay, it's my first time filming in a car. I don't know how to make any of this brightness work. I finished picking up my art stuff at the market. I totally forgot that that place is so not wheelchair accessible, so I brought in my whole wagon, and I forgot to bring in the box that I brought with me last time. But I was in and out in like 10 minutes, so that's great. Now I'm at the Asian market. I'm gonna pick up some snacks for Jake. He really likes Asian snacks, so I'm excited to pick out some things. I'll try to film some stuff, but I really don't want to shove my camera in everyone's faces out in public. That like makes me kind of uncomfortable. I'll see if I can film some of the snacks that I get. I'm at Dollar Tree now. I hate driving. It's like 12 right now and I don't know why, but it's like so busy out. I hate driving. It's like pulling teeth and I feel awkward recording in a car because I don't like it when people can see me with a camera. Everyone knows what a Dollar Tree looks like, right? I don't know, maybe I'll show you the trashy one that we have here. I'll record a little bit, maybe I'll think about it. So I went to Dollar Tree. I also went to Five Below. I didn't show footage from either of those because I didn't want to show a hellscape in my videos. I feel like every time I go in there, it takes off 10 years of my life expectancy. Every year I go into Five Below and I try to get like those last minute cheap gifts that I can stock stockings with, but I never find anything. I leave angrier and I just feel stupider leaving those places. So yeah, but I can show you what I did get from Dollar Tree. I got peach rings. These are spicy ones? Jake really likes peach rings, so I've gotten him peach rings pretty much every year since we met. I couldn't find like regular peach rings and I really don't feel like going to another store. He likes spicy stuff, so I hope he likes this. And I got iced animal crackers. I promise I don't only get Jake food. I usually just get him like extra snacks and stuff as like little stocking stuffers. I usually try and add in like a little gadget or two as well from Dollar Tree and Five Below or like some other cheap place. I couldn't find any this year, so it's just snacks. He really likes trying out new foods and snacks, so I hope he likes all that weird stuff that I got. And then I got him a card. Just going through the card section alone is so infuriating. Like, you know, the aisles are always super cramped. Everybody's there because they're trying to get last minute gifts. All of the cards are either super Christian or super vague. I think I'm just gonna cross out all of the ugly stuff and then just write my own message, which we usually end up doing every year anyways. It's 12:30, I really gotta get home. I have to pee so bad, which made this experience like 10 times worse. I really need to finish editing that video, and I need to start the digital drawing sketch. Hopefully we can get all that done before I have to go to work at 4. I'm finally back home. Coffee cup number 3 is well underway. I'm running a little bit late, maybe like an hour behind schedule. It's about 1 o'clock right now, and over the next 2 hours, I'm hoping to finish editing the video that's gonna go out this Friday, or I guess last Friday by the date that this will be published. And then I also wanted to film some footage of me drafting up the digital drawing. Thinking I'm gonna do a physical sketch and then upload it into Procreate to do the rendering from there, just because it will be a lot easier for me, and I really gotta save time this week. I don't know, sketching is so much more difficult on like a digital software for me. I don't know why. If that's the same with you, let me know. I'm gonna drink my coffee and try to finish editing really quickly in the next hour. I'm really hoping I can get it done. Wish me luck. I finally finished! Look at all that. And it's only 2 o'clock, so I'm right on time. Okay, so I have about an hour left today to work on sketching out that Claudine pinup post. I'm so excited. I'm gonna pull up my references and then get some sketching done in my sketchbook. It's about 2:45 right now, which I'm pretty happy about. I was able to get myself caught back up after having a little bit of a late start to filming today. Usually what I like to do about an hour before work is obviously get ready for work and have a lunch with my partner. We usually just sit down and like watch some YouTube and eat a sandwich. It's a pretty chill way to kind of detox and shift from personal work into my job. My work shifts are usually about 4 hours. I work about 16 to 20 hours a week, so I have like a decent chunk of time to work on my personal stuff at home. I'm usually able to get up pretty late around 9 and go to bed pretty late too, around midnight. And after work, I usually just like to hang out with my partner unless I have a serious deadline. I think I have a pretty casual schedule for my business, at least right now in my life. I hope you guys have been liking the video so far. It's been a very long day. You can see the stuff that we bought and the stuff that we brought home in the background, so it's pretty messy. I tried to give an honest portrayal of what a day in my life looks like as a part-time artist. I don't draw as much as I thought an artist did when I was younger. The older I get, the happier I am with my daily lifestyle, especially now that I've dropped out of college. If I could change anything, it is that I wish the art that I did supported my bills, but I'm grateful that I work at a beautiful library and it lowers my stress levels. So it's kind of like the best of the worst case scenario. At least the thing that I do make money off of is pretty stress-free and a welcoming environment for me. I just washed my face so you can see my acne in its fullest. I have PCOS, so I struggle with hormonal acne. This is after about 7 months of taking sugar and carbs out of my life, which has helped a lot with the breakouts. Obviously with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, I'm not gonna miss out on like the mashed potatoes and the buns, so I break out a little extra, but that's totally okay. I'm so tired. I still have to clean the litter box. I don't want to. I'm too embarrassed to say how long it's been since I cleaned the litter box. I hate doing that. I can't believe we got everything done today. I was so scared that I wouldn't get everything done today, especially when you add in the time it takes to film all of these. I was also nervous that I wouldn't be able to get really good clips for this video. Like, I don't know about you, but I know for me, I'm always thinking like my life is probably not interesting enough to film. It's interesting to see what people choose to do with their time. Hopefully, this gives you a good look into what it's like to be a part-time artist in a small Midwestern town, I guess. So right now it's about 8:30. I just got home from work. I change into my pajamas. I wash my face. That's usually my routine every time I come home. And I'm gonna do the litter box while Jake cooks dinner. If we don't have any deadlines or assignments, then we usually just hang out from the time I get home until about midnight or 1. I try to get us in bed around midnight, but Jake loves to stay up late. Why am I acting like it's just him? I like to stay up late too. I really try to get those 8 or 9 hours of sleep because I love sleeping. I am a very sleepy person by nature. That's a day in my life. Busy and quiet at the same time, but I like it. It's mine. I built it myself and I'm proud of it and I'm happy to share it. I hope that this video was insightful or maybe a little bit encouraging for people who are not currently like making their income off of art. I think if I lived alone or if I lived in a more expensive city, I wouldn't be able to put as much time into things like YouTube and art, but I'm really grateful for the position I'm in and I want to take advantage of it. I'm so happy that you watched this far. I hope you had just as much fun watching this as I had fun filming it. It's the little things in my day-to-day life that make it all so much more worth living. That's all I have to say.